Hi folks, welcome back to Waygate Technologies and our video series on the Kraut-Kramer RotoArray comPAct. I'm Dan, and in today's installment we'll walk through installing the software and getting the instrument initially connected to the software. There are a couple of things that you want to be aware of before you begin the software installation process here. First thing is, wait until you've installed the software before plugging in the RotoArray to your computer or tablet for the first time. The software installation process adds the hardware device driver to Windows that's needed for communications with the RotoArray. The other thing to be aware of is that because of that driver installation, you will need to have administrator or admin rights on the computer or tablet where you're doing the install. So if you have admin rights and you've held off so far patiently plugging in your instrument to the computer, you're in good shape, and now it's time to install the software. There are two ways to get the Mentor Acquire software for the RotoArray comPAct. The first is the USB memory stick that is shipped with the RotoArray comPAct. You'll find it in a small storage compartment in the shipping case. I already have my USB stick inserted in the computer, so I open my file browser, I go to the USB stick, and I find a couple of directories. The installer for the software is right in the root directory, and then there's some documentation. The operating manual in both English and German, and the safety card are also on the memory stick. We can always get the latest software and documentation from our InspectionWorks Cloud Service public store, www.inspectionworks.com. And from the landing page, go up to Products, select the InspectionWorks store. Once you're in the store, the All Products selector at the top, center of the screen, select RotoArray comPAct, and now you'll find the latest software, applications, documentation, and videos and other information on the RotoArray comPAct. To download the software installation, click here. Then click Download and select the individual file download, not the software package. Select the individual file download and click Download. And when the download has completed, you'll see a pop-up listing the name of the file. And that's the installer for the Mentor Acquire software that you'll use with the RotoArray comPAct. Let's go ahead and run our installation. In this case, I'll run the one that's on the USB stick. I did a quick check, and the latest version on InspectionWorks is identical. It's the exact same version that I have on my memory stick. So we'll just go ahead and double click on the installer, Mentor Acquire. Okay, you'll get the license to review. If you agree to the terms and conditions, click Install. And the installation ran through to completion. So I can close the installer. Now if I come in and look at my C drive, I will see that the installer created a Mentor Acquire folder. And this is where apps and other data for the application will be stored. To run the application, I'm just going to go to my Windows search bar in the lower left. I'm going to type Mentor Acquire. And I'll get this splash screen when it starts up. And Mentor Acquire always opens in full screen mode. So I resized the window to fit in the visible area here. The first time you run Mentor Acquire, you may have a blank app desktop. In that case, hit the plus button down here in the lower right, go to the Mentor Acquire folder, go to the default app folder, select RotoArray comPAct.iwp, and add that. That adds our generic RotoArray comPAct app to the Acquire desktop. At this point, Mentor Acquire is prompting us to please connect the USB probe. All right, so this is what we've been waiting for, the opportunity to connect the probe to the instrument. I've zoomed in the lower right corner. You can see on the two buttons on the handset. These two buttons have LED surrounds, and the LEDs will communicate instrument status to us with different colors during the startup sequence. At this point, I go ahead and plug in my USB cable. You can hear the Windows tone as it recognizes the new USB device. Now the instrument will go through a series of tests, internal self-test with Acquire. We see the LEDs flash through a sequence of different colors, and when the tests are all passed, the LED surrounds turn green, and we get a green message on Acquire saying that the USB probe is ready to rock. And at this point now, the RotoArray is fully ready for use. Thank you for joining me today. If you'd like to learn more, first best place to reach out is your local Waygate field sales engineer or local channel partner. They will be able to assist you in quotes and demos. If you have technical questions, please send an email to remoteservice@bakerhughes.com and we will get an answer to you as quickly as possible. For software and updates to the instrument and documentation, please check out the InspectionWorks public store. That's www.inspectionworks.com. And under all products, look for the RotoArray comPAct. And you can also visit our Waygate webpage by scanning the QR code shown on the screen here. And that will give you other information and other links to get you help. So again, thank you very much for joining me, and we will see you in the next installment.